Something that I haven't talked about on here is how me and my husband are in Mexico, quote unquote, legally. When we packed up and moved everything from Idaho, I feel like I had it all planned out. My husband was going to get his dual citizenship through his dad, who is a Mexican citizen from Sinaloa. And then once he got that, I was going to apply for family unity. And then from there, I'd become a temporary resident for 2 years. And then I'd become a permanent resident for, I think, like a year or two. And then I'd eventually apply for dual citizenship. And like, that's what the plan was. We use DNA Express for my husband's citizenship, and his birth certificate has already been created. So now, basically, from here, they give us the birth certificate, and then we go get his CURP, we go get his passport, and then from there, we go get his INE, basically like the voter registration card. Then from there, I was going to start my process because I'm using tourist visas right now, which are only good for 6 months at a time. So my dad is Mexican American, my grandparents are Mexican American, but what I didn't realize is that I could actually apply for dual citizenship through my great grandparents. 3 out of the 4 of my great grandparents were actually born in Mexico. So it's going to be a little bit of an extra process, but it's definitely not going to be as hard as the family unity or like the timeline, right? And it probably won't even cost as much. The process is called citizenship by descent. I'm not entirely sure how long the process is going to take to do this since I have to establish for 3 different people, but I'm going to try to do a lot of the legwork myself. So I'm going to order like the birth certificates and the death certificates and get them translated and ready to go. I'm not sure also if I'm going to use the same facilitator. Not that we had a bad experience with the one that my husband used, but I definitely want to do a consultation with a couple other people and weigh out my options. With the influx of people coming to Mexico, whether you're American, whether you're self-deporting, whether it's families, whether you're bringing your children over here, whether you're just establishing descent like I am for dual citizenship, it's like really super confusing. What I did was created a guide to help simplify that and to understand the process of what you're going to need to follow certain steps. It's definitely not legal advice. It's just a guide to kind of help you be able to understand the process of coming over to Mexico. So say like if you're a self-deportee, it just gives you a guide to be able to bring your spouse over here, like with family unity or your children, and just to understand the process a little bit better because it can be really confusing and there's a lot of information. So there's a link in my bio, and inside that link, there is a guide called the Cross-Border Family Shield. And basically it talks about family unity, dual citizenship, and dual citizenship with descent. This guide definitely isn't like an expat guide of like, hey, let's come to Mexico, let's check it out. It's definitely geared towards family unity, family units, people of Mexican American heritage, people that are coming over to Mexico. So check out the link in my bio. Tell me what you guys think. Also, if you guys done this process already and you've already got your dual citizenship or your permanent residence or your temporary residence or you self-deported, why don't you tell me about your experience in the comments? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. And thank you guys for listening.